Safety, of course, is our first concern. Well, the pylons are 300 feet apart. The two down on the south side are 60 feet apart. You got to fly around on the circle. We do 10 laps.
Pylon here, number one turn. 3 years ago, opening day of racing season, I managed to run my airplane right through that pole. Ended up out in the field here in about a jillion pieces.
It's kind of ironic that you're the one that had to go out and put that pole out.
Yeah, that way I know where it's at now. I'll try and miss it.
So what were you doing?
Oh, I was just tuning my engine before the race. The mixture of the fuel varies depending on atmospheric conditions. So you have to set the engines for peak performance depending on the temperature, the humidity, and the air pressure. Well, I did it when I was a kid. And then I couldn't do it for many years. And then when I finally got back and radio control developed to the point where the components were small enough and made it practical, I got back into it. And it's been lots of fun ever since. I'm an ophthalmic surgeon, an eye surgeon.
Oh. Wow, an eye surgeon, you're doing this.
Yep.
Don't you ever worry about your hands and doing something?
Oh yeah, you have to be careful. But building these helps your dexterity. Flying them helps your dexterity. I think what I've done in the hobby for the last 25 years has actually helped me as a surgeon.
I'm Connor Laurel, and me and the other kids on the junior F3J team just won the gold medal at the World Championships in France.
And what do you fly?
I fly radio-controlled sailplanes. Right now I'm flying an electric trick plane, but we won for radio-controlled gliders. They're about 3 meters in wingspan and have flaps, ailerons, elevator, and rudder.
How come you're out here doing this? I figured someone like you, who's, you know, like a world champion, would be out there practicing your trade.
I like to do a lot of different things within the hobby. I mean, this is really fun right here, and I think it helps you get a lot of practice that you don't get from just flying sailplanes.
Well, the discus launch glider, good exercise. If you do this all day, you end up with sore muscles the next morning.
Seeing so far, you have 3 different planes.
Well, I try to, you know, I like variety. So that's my thing.
The borrowed airplane Dave's letting me use. I programmed it last night. This is its first flight. This will be my first experience of racing. I'm expecting much carnage today. Already witnessed a few
You want to give it a whack run?
No. Yes.
You're probably going to want to fly before you get out on the race.
Well, I think Roy had said I have to prove that I can fly.
You know more than anybody else whether your plane is safe. If you have any questions, just don't fly. It's not worth it. You can't fly over where we're at out there. You can't fly over us at any time. If you do, that's going to be classified as a cut. If you cut number 2 or 3, that's a cut. If you don't go past number 1, that's a cut. You're allowed 1 cut. You have to stay away from the north end over the houses as your plane goes around number 1 pylon. Because if he does this and you're the only plane there, obviously you've cut.
You're a sailplane person.
Glider guy, yeah.
And you live and breathe it.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, yep. Yep, my wife breathes it too now.
Oh, that is plus.
Yeah.
What are you doing out here?
Extending my flying season.
Does your wife know about this?
Yes, she's got the kids today, and I should be getting a call any minute to come home because there's an emergency. My day will be cut short, I guarantee it. No. Yeah, she's at home with the kids. I'm out here playing with a bunch of guys, flying toy airplanes that are expensive and fast and crash easily.
You know, right? And that's why you need to have throttle.
I'm out here mostly because my friend Dave said, I have a plane. If you show up, I have a plane you can fly. Who could turn that out?
So you're blaming Dave already.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be bad.
Radio a little bit far back, did you?
So what got you into this?
My dad when I was little. Yeah. So long time I've been flying airplanes.
Is your dad still alive?
Yeah, he doesn't fly as much anymore, but yeah, he's still with us. I'll probably call him after the race and let him know how he did.